Hello Aries, welcome to this space, welcome to my channel. Thank you so much for being here with me today. I hope this time finds you well. Okay Aries, for those of you who are new here and don't know me, my name is Gennaro, aka BhodiBoy G, and my channel is Wow Oracle. And for those of you Aries returning, thank you so much for all your continued love and support, and thank you for being here with me once again. Alright Aries, well I'm here today to connect with you to do your energy reading for the week of October 4th through October 10th, 2020. Now although these messages are time-stamped, understand that time and energy is not linear, it's fluid. So whenever you find yourself watching this reading, there should be a message here for you. Now also remember that these are general readings, they will not resonate with everybody. So take what resonates, leave the rest. Aries, if you're here watching your sun sign and you're not finding your message, go ahead and check out your moon, your rising, or your Venus signs. You may find your message in those placements. And if at that point, Aries, you're not finding your message with me, we do have two options. You can either come back next week when I will have a whole new set of messages, or you can feel free to check out one of the other beautiful readers out there on YouTube. I do support them all. Alright Aries, so given that said, let's go ahead and get right into your reading for this week. So first and foremost, we're going to start with some oracle cards, then we'll move into the tarot, and then we'll pull out some extra messages from Spirit. But like I said, firstly, we're going to tap into the energy of Spirit through the Spirit Animal Oracle cards. So give me one moment while I get out your three messages for this week's reading. Alright Spirit, so what messages do you have for Aries? Aries, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, and Jupiter. For the week of October 4th through October 10th, or whenever Aries finds himself watching this reading. What messages do you have for my beautiful Aries? Alright Aries, so the first message coming out for you this week is Wasp Spirit. Sometimes life stings. So this week, you may find yourself being surrounded by some sort of conflict, some sort of challenge. This can be in your job situation, this can be in your relationships, this can be in your friendships with a romantic partner. It could just be with yourself and things that are happening around you. But I feel with this card that everything that is going on is happening for a reason. It's helping you to grow. And although you're feeling the sting of whatever's happening around you, you will recover and you will heal from this. There's a need for you to adjust to some situation in your life. There's a need for you to look at things differently. There's a need for you to begin to go into a period of problem-solving type energy where you begin to see how things work and create a better harmony for that situation, because we do have that 6 there, and that's what that tells me. Now, there is a sense of renewal all around you as well, because these two numbers together are a 10. Something is coming to a completion. There's an end of a cycle. You may be feeling the pain coming from that cycle ending. Maybe you're not quite ready to let go and it's hurting you a little bit. You're feeling a little bit of sadness, a little bit of depression, a little bit of detachment, anxiety. But there's a need for you to adjust your life and bring your life back to a sense of structure, back to a sense of foundation and stability. Now, your second oracle message coming out for the week is Elephant Spirit. Learn from the past. So you've been here before. This situation that you're going through now, you have already experienced this type of energy. And there's a need for you to look at how you used that energy in the past to overcome that situation. You need to look at what you learned then and apply that to what you're going through now. There's a sense of deja vu I feel for some of you as well. You could be going through your everyday to day and you come into a place where you're like, wait, this seems familiar. I feel like I remember this. And because you're having that remembering, you're also bringing out that wisdom that you gained from that situation in the past, and you're being able to use it to overcome the sting of life that's happening now. This could be a relationship coming back around that didn't work for you in the first place, and you could be feeling that sting again. This could be anything in your life that you have already dealt with, that you thought you were done with, that is coming back around because you're meant to build up your confidence through the situation. You're meant to learn more and to grow more from whatever it is, because we do have a 25 here. Now that is a 7 when you put it together. That's reflection. It's assessment. It's knowledge. So I feel like you have the knowledge within yourself already about whatever's going on in your life at this time. Now we also do have a 2, and that's about balance. So your life is coming back into balance, but there's a choice that has to be made. There's a choice that has to be made to overcome the instability, to overcome the conflict, to overcome the challenge. You have to change the energy in some way, shape, or form when it comes to what's happening in your life at this time. Okay? Now, your third message coming out for you this week is Starfish Spirit. Open to infinite possibilities. So, the sky is the limit here. You do have a lot of resources within yourself this week, Aries. Now, we did just go through a full moon in Aries, so you could have gained some sort of power. Something could have been revealed to you. Something could have came to the surface that is helping to rebuild yourself back to a place of structure, back to a place of stability. Because I think you were going through a period of instability, a period of conflict, but that's nearing completion. And you're beginning to see the truth of what is happening all around you. And you're also beginning to understand how energy works. And because of that knowledge, you're taking that knowledge, turning it into wisdom, and using that wisdom to overcome the situations in your life. Now, starfish, they move quite slowly. So there is an air of slow and steady about this situation. You may want to create something quickly. You may want to rush into something, but I do feel that if you do that, you're going to feel the sting of life. There's a need for you to go at a slow and steady pace as you begin to create a better reality, as you begin to overcome conflict, challenge, and instability, as you begin to change that energy. You also need to know that you can do whatever it is you want to do. The sky is the limit. Okay, Aries? But now what we're going to do is we're actually going to release these two cards, and we're going to dive deeper into what Spirit's talking about with the Wasp Spirit by reading the description from the book. So give me one moment while I pull that up. All right, Aries, we have Wasp Spirit, number 64. Sometimes life stings. Now, Aries, what this says is, not all that Spirit creates in nature is easy to love. When we look through the eyes of Wasp Spirit, we recognize that even though sometimes life stings, there's a purpose for pain, just as there's a purpose for wasps in the natural world. Wasps keep insect population down, supporting the growth of plants. So too, the sting of life may hurt, and you may feel deeply disappointed or even resentful that Wasp Spirit has shown up. But you will soon come to see that Spirit has something wonderful in store for you. You may well come to realize that being stung led to something far better than you had envisioned for yourself. Perhaps behind the scenes, Wasp Spirit was conspiring with Spirit to ensure that you could grow something of value to you. Spirit has a plan, and Wasp Spirit plays a part. Have you ever looked back and been glad your prayers weren't answered because the path you took led to something far better? Wasp Spirit is a reminder to reflect on those times, for today's sting may hurt, but something better awaits you. Like the car says, open yourself up to infinite possibilities. The sky is the limit. So allow yourself to just flow with the current of life, even when challenge and instability seems to surround you. There is a purpose for everything. Okay, Aries? But now we're actually going to move forward, and we're going to pull you some guidance cards to see what energies can help to keep you grounded, and we're going to pull some guidance cards to see what energies can help you to be more open. Now, to do that, I will be using the Starseed Oracle, so give me one moment while I tap into that energy. All right, Spirit, so what messages do you have for Aries? Aries, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, and Jupiter for the week of October 4th through October 10th, 2020, or whenever Aries finds himself watching this reading. What energies can help to keep my Aries grounded, and what energies can help them to be more open? All right, let's see what comes out. So, Spirit, what energies can help to keep my Aries grounded? What energies can help to keep Aries grounded? All right, Aries, we do have just one card coming out for you. Now, this card says, Breath of the Cosmos, my will to thy will, micromanaging the universe. So there is purpose and meaning to everything that is happening in your life right now. Spirit is coming into your life to change something, to help you to overcome something, to help you to surpass some sort of limitation in your life. And to remain grounded this week, you need to know that it's like as above, so below. So whatever's happening in your life is happening for a reason, and you need to trust and understand that. So to remain grounded this week, just trust in the process. Even when life stings, there's a reason for it all. Okay, Aries? Now we're going to move forward now, and we're going to see what energies can help you to be more open. So Spirit, what are the energies to help keep Aries open? What are the energies to help keep my Aries open? All right, Aries, quite a few cards did fall out for you. Now, the first card to come out is you are not for everyone. Embrace your weirdness. Face your true north. There are people, places, situations, and things in your life that no longer deserve your energy. There is something that's happening around you that you need to turn around and walk away from. You are unique, and you do not need to change yourself for this situation. We also have the Great Severing. Yeah, something is being taken away from your life, and you may be feeling the sting of that situation. You may be feeling the hurt. You may be feeling the regret or the sadness or the detachment anxiety, like I said earlier. But Mars, which is your ruling planet Aries, is coming in to take something away from your life. We are in Mars retrograde. Now, what Mars retrograde does is it takes situations in your life, opportunities in your life that you thought were meant for you, and it relieves you of them because they were never meant for you in the first place. So this week, if you feel like things are passing you by, there's a reason for it. It's because Spirit is keeping you safe. There is anger, there is conflict this week, but you need to soften to the situation and allow things to unfold naturally, because like I said already, there's a purpose and a meaning to all the situations happening in your life at this time. Now we also have loosen your grip, coping mechanisms, density, addiction, let God in. Yeah, loosen the grip to what's happening in your life. Just allow things to flow naturally. Don't try to control the situation too much, because you could be trying to control something that was never meant for you in the first place. Something is leaving your life, especially with the Great Severing. There is something in your life that no longer serves your purpose, that no longer is conducive to your future, to your life, and to your path, and that needs to be released, that needs to be taken away. So you just need to allow yourself to go through this phase of healing when things are leaving your life, because I feel that you will wake up one day and feel much better about what's now coming towards you. So this week, to remain open, know that there's something in your life that you have to walk away from, and although it may be hard, although it may be tough and rough, it's necessary. And you need to loosen your grip on attachment to outcome and just see what the future can bring. Okay, Aries? Wow. Aries, so now what we're going to do is we're going to move forward in your reading into the tarot portion. And with the tarot, we're going to dive deeper into the energies that surround you this week. Now, with the tarot, we will look at the positive energies coming in for the week. We'll look at what negative energies or challenges may be coming your way. We're going to look at how to best invite those positive energies in, as well as how the negative energies could affect you and things of that like. So let's go ahead and get right into it. So first and foremost, we're going to be looking at the positive energies coming in for you for the week, as well as the negative energies and challenges, because like I've said in the past, and I'll continue to say, we live in a world of polarity. So we have to look at both sides of the spectrum to really understand how to best make our way through our weeks, given all the different energies that are coming our way. All right, let's go ahead and see what comes out, Aries. So Spirit, what are the positive energies coming in for Aries? Aries, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, and Jupiter. What are the positive energies coming in for Aries? Wow, Aries, quite a few cards came out for you. All right, so we do have, first and foremost, the Hierophant. This is Taurian energy. This is trusting in your higher power, trusting in what's happening around you, not trying to control the situation too much, but just allowing things to flow. Now we also have the Star card, a sense of hope, a sense of serenity, a sense of calmness is coming into your life. You may not feel it right now. Like I said, you could be going through conflict, you could be going through tension, you could be going through strife. There could be anger, there could be disagreements, there could be fights. These could be between you and others, it could be between you and yourself. But you need to know that as you go through this, you are growing from this situation. And you are going to come back into a place of inspiration and back into a place of renewal. But you have to trust in the flow of what's happening around you at this time so you can better understand why it's happening. Like I said, there's a deeper meaning to everything that's happening in your life at this time, Aries, so you must trust in that energy. Now, we do have the Ace of Swords. This is a victory. It's a breakthrough. It's mental clarity. So you are understanding better how energy works. You are understanding now why things had to happen the way they had to happen. Like I said, things have been up in the air. Things have been all over the place for you, Aries, but there was a reason for it. And now that you're understanding that reason, you're gaining that mental clarity necessary. Now, we do have the Death card in reverse, though, here. Now, this is Scorpionic energy. You could be dealing with a Scorpio or a Taurus, for that matter. Now, what I see here with the Death in reverse is that you have been resistant to change. You have been unable to move on. But now that you're gaining that mental clarity, you're understanding that things have to be released. You're understanding that you have to let go of certain things so that you can move forward into a higher level in your life, spiritually, emotionally, physically, financially, romantically. You had to release something. Something has to be taken away before something can begin. And although you were resistant to that change in the past, I see that now you're understanding through this mental clarity that this change has to happen. Now, you could also be dealing with an Aquarius. You could have Aquarius in your chart. You could have any of these signs in your chart, for that matter. These could be energies that are around you. But definitely this week, you are open to change now. You are open to making that transition because you're having the mental clarity needed to understand what needs to leave your life and what can stay. And you're trusting in your higher power. And that's beautiful. That is beautiful. But now we're going to move forward. Now we're going to look at what negative energies or challenges are coming your way. So Spirit, what negative energies or challenges are coming towards Aries? Aries, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, and Jupiter. What negative energies or challenges are coming towards Aries? All right, Aries, we do have just one card coming out for you, and that is the Eight of Wands. So something is coming towards you quickly. Some sort of information, some message. Now, maybe this wasn't exactly the message you want to receive. Maybe this isn't exactly what you want to hear, but it's something you need to hear. It's something that's going to be beneficial to your life at this time. Yeah, it's going to bring you to a completion. It's going to help you to end a cycle. But something is coming in quickly. Now, this could be a person. This could be you moving quickly towards something. You could be trying to push a situation too quickly here. You could be trying to hold on tightly to something by creating a speedy type of energy. Now, I know that doesn't really make sense, but what I see here is that it's almost like you see something fleeting from your life, so you want to run towards it. You want to run back towards it because you don't want to let it go. But I think you do understand that something has to be let go here. Especially with what Spirit's saying. Something has to be let go. But I feel like because something is leaving your life that you're not ready for it to go, you're running towards it full force, trying to hold on, trying to control the situation, not wanting to let go. Now, this could also be travel. Maybe you want to travel and it's not going to happen right now. That could be the possibility as well for some of you. You might want to go somewhere, but right now, given the world and how everything is happening, you may have to stay where you're at. And that could be why life stings a little bit. Because you may want to get out there and create that change. But right now, you kind of just have to hold off a little bit and allow things to play out naturally. Okay? But now we're going to move forward, and we're going to look at how to best invite in the positive energies, as well as how the negative energies could affect you. So Spirit, how can Aries best invite in the positive energies? Aries, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, and Jupiter. How can Aries best invite in the positive energies? Aries, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, and Jupiter. So we do just have one card coming out for you, and this is your card, Aries. This is the King of Pentacles. Now, you could also be dealing with a Taurus as well. We do have double Taurus energy here. But what this tells me is that you stand on a firm foundation in your life, and you need to trust in that firm foundation. There are other situations in your life that are no longer serving your purpose, that are no longer serving your highest good, and you have to only hold on to the things that you know are meant for you. You are only to hold on to the things that you know are going to bring you happiness and stability and structure into your life. You need to take back a sense of control in your life. You have been giving a lot of yourself to a situation that no longer is worth your energy. And I think you know what that is, Aries. Now, this could be a relationship. It could be a job situation. It could have been somewhere you lived. It could have been a friendship. It could have been a way of self. But I think you know that it's no longer bringing you the security that you need. And it's time for you to step into your abundance by being willing to allow something to be taken away so that something better can be created. Do you see what I'm saying, Aries? Something is trying to come in for you, but something has to end before that new thing can begin. Something of abundance, some sort of security, but you have to discipline yourself this week as well. You need to hold back from trying to force a situation. You need to hold back from trying to take control of a situation. Because I think that you have been trying to keep something in your life even though you know it's no longer meant for you. And you have to loosen that grip. You have to loosen that grip even when life stings. So you have to discipline yourself away from whatever this is and come into a place where you're willing to go through this change, that you're willing to do the work. Do you see what I'm saying, Aries? But now let's move forward. And now we're going to look at how the negative energies could affect you. So Spirit, how might Aries be affected by the negative energies? Aries, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, and Jupiter. How might Aries be affected by the negative energies? Aries, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, and Jupiter. So Aries, we do have the Three of Wands. Now this is another one of your cards. Now what this tells me is that there's a lot of self-expression going on in your life. You're really opening up to the infinite possibilities that the universe has for you. But if you continue to try to hold on to a situation by creating an energy field around it, by trying to keep it in your space, you're going to stop yourself from expanding. You're going to stop yourself from being able to prepare for something better. There's a need for you to wait for more information to come in before you jump into a new endeavor. But I feel like for some of you, you want to create this so quickly, you're running towards it. And it's causing a delay. It's causing obstacles. Now, for those of you who want to travel, like I said, it may not be time. There's a need for you to wait. There's a need for you to wait because now is not the time to move forward with that endeavor. But for most of you here, I see that because you're trying to overly control a situation, you're not ready to let it go. You're causing delays to your abundance. You're causing delays to this change that you need to go through at this time. You're causing delays from you being open to the infinite possibilities of the universe. So you have to release the control and just allow Spirit to do work. Allow yourself to gain more wisdom and more knowledge on a situation. And discipline yourself so that you can allow that energy to build. So you can allow that energy to gain momentum. So that you can move forward in your life. But something has to come to an end. And you need to no longer hold on to it. You need to be open. Open to allowing something new to come in. But if you don't this week, if you don't do that, you're going to cause a delay to the action that's meant to be had in your life. Okay? But now we're going to move forward, Aries, and we're going to look at the benefit of the positive energies, as well as how to best overcome the negative challenges. So, Spirit, what are the benefits of the positive energies coming for Aries? Aries, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, and Jupiter. What are the benefits of the positive energies coming in for Aries? Aries, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, and Jupiter. All right, Aries, we just have one card coming out for you. And this is the Fool card. A new path, a new sense of adventure, spontaneity, being a free spirit, no longer holding too tightly onto something, but just allowing yourself to flow and stepping out off the ledge, taking a leap of faith into the change, taking a leap of faith into the transition that's happening in your life, gaining that mental clarity, using that clarity to discipline yourself to be able to then release yourself from something in your life that has been holding you back so that you can step out into something greater, something bigger, something better, something even more meant for you than what you thought was already meant for you. Now, you could be holding on to this situation this week. Like I said, you could be holding on to a situation because you truly thought it was meant for you. But Spirit's letting you know to loosen the grips because something better is being formed. Something better is being created so that you can live a more comfortable, satisfying life full of happiness and verve and vitality. But you have to be willing to take that leap of faith and step out onto a new path. Okay, Aries? But now we're going to move forward and we're going to look at how to best overcome the negative challenges. So Spirit, how might Aries best overcome the negative challenges? Aries, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, and Jupiter. How might Aries best overcome the negative challenges? So we do have the Knight of Pentacles. This is about taking your time. The Knight of Pentacles is the slowest moving energy in the tarot because it understands that it needs to gain wisdom. It needs to gain insight. It needs to understand energy before it can then move forward. So this week, to move away from this, you need to take your time. Create a new routine, a new method. Look at your life in a different way. Zoom out and be on the outside and just observe what's happening. Because I feel like you're trying to control so much of the situation, which is fine. That is Aries energy. You are trying to control the situation so much that you're not understanding that certain areas of your life may need to be released and may need to be let go. Now, I'm not saying that these situations didn't bring you happiness. I'm not saying that these situations didn't bring you some sort of prosperity or abundance, but they have ran their course. The time for that situation is spent. And you need to begin to create a new routine and do things differently than you ever have done before. And that's going to help you to overcome the obstacles of delay. And it's going to help you to release the control of the situation because you're going to open yourself up to the possibility of doing something differently, which is always good. Change is always good. Okay, Aries? Now, with the Knight of Pentacles, you could be dealing with a Leo or a Virgo. Okay? But now we're going to go ahead and we're going to move forward. And we're going to look at the overall impact from the energies, positive and negative. So Spirit, what is the overall impact from the energies, positive and negative for Aries? Aries, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, and Jupiter. What is the overall impact from the energies, positive and negative for the sign of Aries? The Nine of Cups. Happiness, satisfaction, movement, comfort, some sort of wish being granted. Like I said, Spirit's trying to bring something in better for you, Aries. Spirit needs you to make the space so that when this opportunity comes, you're ready for it. Because whatever this opportunity is, it's going to bring you that end-all be-all kind of happiness, that comfort, that satisfaction that you truly want in your life, in finances, in romance, in spirit, emotionally, physically, mentally. You're stepping onto a new plateau in your life, a new level. You are transcending an old level, but you have to loosen the grips so that that level can be formed, so that level can be stabilized and structuralized. There's some sort of situation in your life that needs to be let go of. You could be feeling the pain in that, but you need to just trust in the process because something better is truly coming in for you. Okay, Aries? But now we're actually going to move forward in your reading and we're going to pull you 3 messages from Spirit. So give me one moment. All right, Spirit, so what messages do you have for Aries? Aries, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, and Jupiter. What messages do you have for Aries? All right, Aries, you guys actually got 4. Now the first one to come out is freedom. Yeah, you need to release yourself from certain situations in your life. Now this card says, follow your heart and nurture your soul with love and freedom to grow. Now the second card to come out for you is Starseed. Raise the vibration of the planet through your radiant, loving light. You are a beautiful soul, and you are meant to advance this time. Now your third card to come out is Guidance. You're not alone. You are guided by masters and teachers of the highest realm. Like I said, your spiritual team is really drawing near to you at this time, helping you to go through this change. So you just have to trust in your divine forces, and you have to trust how things are unfolding. Now we also have no limitations. Like I said, the sky's the limit. Infinite possibilities are surrounding you at this time, but you have to release. You have to release attachment to outcome. Now what this card says is you are a celestial being with unlimited potential. There is much for you to share. Wow. Aries, what beautiful messages for you this week. So Aries, those are your messages for this week. I hope they resonated with you. If so, please comment below. Let me know how. Also, Aries, if you're new to my channel and you like my content, please like, click, subscribe. Share this video with anybody you feel needs to hear it. Also, Aries, go ahead and select that bell and click all if you want to be notified of my future content. You can also check me out on Instagram at WowOracle. And if you have any questions, feel free to email me at woworacle1111@gmail.com. Well, Aries, this is Gennaro, aka BhodiBoy G, signing off from my channel WowOracle, saying thank you for being with me in this space. Thank you for connecting with me, and thank you for being open to the messages from Spirit. I hope you are able to take something from this reading to propel your week towards health, wealth, prosperity, love, and light. All right, Aries, I'll see you guys next week. Much love from me to you. Namaste.